Begin this morning with breaking news. The prime suspect in one of Victoria's most infamous cold cases, the 1977 Easey Street murders, has just arrived in Doha as he's extradited back to Australia today.
Let's go live to Nine correspondent Jessica Millward, who is in Doha. Jess, this journey, it's been a long time coming.
David, 47 years in the making. We have just touched down in Doha. We were on board the Qatar Airways flight along with Perry Kurumblies and 3 Victorian detectives. This is the first leg of his extradition. It started at a maximum security prison in the centre of Rome at about lunchtime. That is when Perry was driven in a blacked out van to Rome airport. There he was processed. He was driven in a van along with those detectives, including the head of the homicide squad. They drove him onto the tarmac. They were the first to board the plane. He was sitting in the second last row of the plane. I was a few rows ahead of him. He spoke with the detectives throughout the 5.5-hour flight. He had a meal, he watched a movie, and he drank some water. This is a murder that has been 47 years it has endured and baffled police. The cold case breakthrough came in 2017 when detectives requested a DNA sample from Mr. Kurumblies. He then fled to Greece. There's a statute of limitations there, so they couldn't question him while he was in Greece. They had to wait until he left the country, and in September he did that. I spoke to the officer who arrested him. It was the same officer who processed him today. 1977 was the year when the Easey Street murders played out in Collingwood. Suzanne Armstrong and Susan Bartlett stabbed repeatedly in their Collingwood share house. So, as you say, this has been a long time coming. This is a monumental moment. Perry Kurumblies and the detectives will spend the next couple of hours in a secure location here at Doha Airport, and then they'll be back on a plane, expected to land in Melbourne this evening, Australian time.
Thanks for that, Jess.